Well, today, this is Mrs. Brownell back to you again. I'd say it's Monday, but today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing smaller videos that I'm going to put into your other assignments. It's called embedding. That way, when you're watching an assignment, you're going to actually see me teach you what's in the assignment as part of the assignment itself, all right? So let's see how that goes today. The first thing we're going to cover is we're going to cover our review topic. Our review topic is order of operations. Think about that. What do you remember about order of operations? And why do I always see the same hands go up? Come on. I need some of the other people to raise their hands. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yep. All right. Another one. Good. Okay. So what do you remember about order of operations? Yes. PEMDAS. Okay. We have that mnemonic device. And remember, when I write the mnemonic device, I write the M and the D together and the A and the S together. Do you remember why? Yes, you're exactly right. So this stands for the parentheses. Then this is the exponent, the little 3 up there, right? Then this is going to be multiplication or division as they come from left to right. And then addition or subtraction as they come from left to right. All right? Have any questions? Yeah, I'm going to do an example right now. Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to kind of keep that PEMDAS in our head because we've done that before, and we're going to do a nice, easy one first. Times 1 plus 10. Okay. So if you remember, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do parentheses. So we're going to do a 3 here. This is a pretty easy one for most of y'all. Now, remember, addition is commutative. That means I could do this 10 plus 3 plus 3, or I could do it 3 plus 3 plus 10, okay? That's what commutative means. Remember from the beginning, you go to school, you commute from school to home, and back again, right? All right, so we have 6 plus 10 is 16. Okay, now that's a pretty easy example, but if you notice, we did our parentheses first. Okay, just like PEMDAS says, we did our parentheses first. Now, this week, I'm not going to ask you to do exponents because I'd like to do that as a separate review. So let's do one that's a bit harder. So let's see, we've got, how about 10 times 5? We've got 100 divided by times 2 plus 1. All right, so this one's a little bit harder. Remember, we've got that PEMDAS. Okay, so we're going to check off parentheses. We're doing that first. So let me do it with another color. I think it'll make it easier for you guys to see. And besides, it's a little bit more interesting, lots of colors. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to underline the problem that has the multiplication sign in the parentheses. And remember, we're going to use this number and this number. So we've got 10 times 5 is 50. Now, remember, we've used that 10 and that 5 already, so we're not going to use the 10 and the 5 again. Just go ahead and cross those off and bring down everything else we have. Now, when you see PEMDAS, you might be tempted to do the multiplication problem first. That means we would say 2 times 50 is 100. 100 divided by 100 is 1. That's not the right answer, okay? All right, so we're going to start from left to right and look for all the multiplication or division. So we see a division problem right here. Let's move to a new color. We see a division problem right here. Underline that division sign. Look for the number on either side and put a box around it, okay? Now we know what our problem is. And I know a lot of you guys had problems figuring out what exactly was your problem. That's how we find a solution. So 100 divided by 50 is 2. That means we've used these two numbers up, we can cross them out. Times 2 plus 1. Okay? Now, when I start these examples, that's kind of a good time for you guys to pause, take out some scratch paper, your math notebook, write the problem down, give it a try yourself. Okay. So now we've got a new color. Let's use a new color. And we're going to look for now, again, start over again at the beginning, look for parentheses, nope, multiplication or division. There's my multiplication sign. Remember, I've got a number on either side, put a box around it. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 equals 5. Now, I love that somebody totally caught when I made that mistake with exponents last week. You did a great job paying attention. Somebody texted me about it. I believe it was Gabby. You gave me a private comment about it, so shout out to Gabby. Good job finding that mistake. I love it. All right, so our total answer is going to be a 5. All right, any questions? If you have questions after I'm finished with the video, you can always text me on the private messenger. Put that comment on there. And let's see. I'm going to give you one more example, and then I'm going to give you a couple of minutes of think time to work that out. All right, and let's say, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to give you a bit of think time, and I'm going to go ahead and put our music on for our think time. This is the last example we're going to do, and then we're going to do a little bit of rocking out, I think. Thinking about using PEMDAS. You're doing a great job. Keep going, guys. You got this. Don't forget to put the box around it when you do the first problem, and then the problem in the next line. Okay, so in the interest of time, I'm going to go on. But if you are not finished yet, this is a good time for you to pause the video, keep working the problem, and then start it again, and you'll pick right back up with us. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is look for parentheses, and I see parentheses right here. So 10 plus 1 is 11. I'm going to put a box around that problem, okay, and fill in the rest of the stuff that I have. All right, now I need to look for any other parentheses. Nope. I cleared all those parentheses. There are no exponents. Remember I said that won't be on the quiz this week. The review quiz, that is. Let's see, now we do have multiplication or division though. Here's my division problem, right here. A number on either side of it, put a box around it. Okay, put a box around it. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then put the rest of the problems around it. Now, strangely enough, we just didn't happen to have any subtraction this time. So you could go either direction this time. I know a lot of you guys, Connor, I know you like to, I'm sorry, not Connor, Owen. Sorry, Connor. Owen, I know you like to go ahead and do it both directions, and you're absolutely right, and the rest of you guys like to do it as well. For standard practice, even though it is commutative, let's do it from left to right. So 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 11 equals 16. All right, and that's my final answer.
That's not the answer I got.
Okay, so one of the cats just yelled that was not the final answer he got. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a break. I love that you did that. We're going to take a break. I'm going to put on some fireworks music, and we're going to finish this video up, and I'm going to go ahead and embed it in the review. And then I'm going to stop the video in just a second after a few minutes of music, and then I'll teach today's new content. All right, guys? Ready? And show me your dance moves. Let's rock it out. Take a break. Oh, yeah. Take a break. Okay.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?